Action! Hey Taurus, welcome to Breeze Tarot. Want to say thank you for your support. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is going to be a general reading for you today. Also want to say thank you for your patience. I've had a lot of injuries, so it's been kind of tough for me to get all these recordings done. So I want to say thanks for your patience. Want to mention that this is a general reading and that energy is fluid. You may feel I'm speaking about you, a situation around you, someone that has a close relationship with you. If these messages don't resonate, Taurus, I highly suggest looking up your big three, which is the sun sign, moon sign, rising, maybe even the Venus sign in your chart. And you can look at those videos there. You may have a message that resonates with you there. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the reading now for you, Taurus. So the overall energy for this reading is the High Priestess in reverse. Very strong major arcana here. I will say that it's in reverse. So what that symbolizes is that there's an inner voice that you're not listening to. This card represents our purest intuition. Shown upright, you've got the yin and the yang. You've got the moon below her. Fertility of growth represented behind her. If you look at her arm, it says Torah or Tarot, representing all knowledge within, all knowledge above and below. And what I see here is that there's a voice that you're not listening to, an intuition that you're possibly ignoring or something along those lines. But I will go ahead and dive into the reading now. So what I see here is the Six of Cups in reverse, a lot of memories. A lot of memories associated with the person. Sorry, I got a lot of distractions going on. My phone's ringing in the other room. They're just gonna have to wait. So I've got the main situation here is the Six of Cups reversed. So a lot of memories that you're sharing with someone in your mind. When I see it in reverse here, they possibly could not be with us anymore, or maybe you're not able to tell them how you feel or be able to reminisce on that memory with a particular person. And what I see is crossed with is the Four of Pentacles. So what I see there, the Four of Pentacles, definitely could be missing a loved one, missing someone that you have lost, or missing, that's the vibe I keep getting here when I see these two cards together. It could also symbolize that you built a strong foundation for yourself and that there's something that you are holding on to. Because it's hard to share things with people when we build that wall up, and that's perfectly fine because there's things that happened to us in the past where we may not have been able to express how we felt, or tell them exactly what our intentions are. And what I see in your main focus here is the Knight of Swords in reverse, and what that represents is fast action. But what I see it in reversed here, it could be in anger. It could be lashing out in anger. It could be making a decision but not looking at the consequences first. It's acting on impulse, doing things just right out of the jump, like, well, I'm going to do it and I'm going to go for it. My warning for you, Taurus, would be to recognize the things around you, recognize how these actions will affect you and others in the future, and then you'll be able to decide if that's the right decision for yourself. What I see in the past here is a Four of Swords, laying to rest, laying something to rest. In the past here, there has been something laying to rest. As I mentioned before, you could have lost someone in your past. I do see this here, but I also see that it is being laying to rest, a symbol of peace, being at peace within yourself, being at peace within the thoughts around you. And yes, you may be clouded with impulse, and you may be clouded with thoughts that may cause you to want to rush and do something, but you are a very patient person. I do see this here with the Four of Swords, very patient. Like the timing is right. You're going to wait for that timing to be right before you take that action. I do see that there. You're very strong, Taurus, very grounded. What I see in your main focus here is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful energy to be in. It is legacy. Legacy for your name, legacy for what you believe in. You've gone through the journey, you've taken the steps of the journey, you've taken the opportunity and you've used it to its maximum potential to create that Ten of Pentacles. Now that can represent your emotional, that can represent your finances. It typically does deal with the monetary value here. You see all these coins here. They've earned that coin. It's tangible. You may be in a place where you're comfortable with your money. I do see you being very comfortable in your money. You've been generous in the past. You've worked hard to get here. It's a beautiful energy. And what I see in your future here is the Two of Pentacles, a decision, a choice presented before you. You could be contemplating on when's the right time to do something. You could be wondering, is this the right decision for me? However, there is a choice here. I'm going to clarify this for you, Taurus. Tell me more about Taurus's future, please. Tell me more about the decisions here, the choices here. All right. Okay. So, very heavy energy, but there's beauty in the pain, right? So you've clarified with the Queen of Wands, along with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So what I see here, Taurus, is that you've experienced a great amount of heartbreak. It is pain that you carry with you on a daily basis, even though you wake up and you feel great, and sometimes we can, it's just part of the grieving process, but there is a lot of pain here. With that pain, one thing I will tell you about this pain is there is no room left for another sword. The cycle is complete here. There is no room left for more pain. And that is what I see with the Ten of Swords. That Ten of Swords represents the completion of the cycle. There's no more room. There's no room left to continue this pain because it is deep within your heart. But what I will tell you, Taurus, is you are the Queen of Wands, a very strong and grounded person, a very confident person who knows what you deserve and what you stand for. You have a bright fire that burns within your soul. You could have a small animal, a small pet, a cat or dog. I do see the cat here guiding them, opening them to their journey. Beautiful sunflowers at their back representing the growth that they've established. They've gone through the journey, as I mentioned here. So you have the number 10 here with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 here with the 10 of Swords. So the cycle is completing, and the pain, and it can, there is, I know that it has been hard for you, Taurus, but just know that you have no room left in your heart left for these swords. Only room for growth, only room for stability, only room for independence and legacy, because that's what you are, that's who you are. And this pain can't linger with you forever. So I'm going to go ahead and continue the reading here. The energy that is surrounding you, the Two of Cups in reverse. Could be an argument with someone close to you. Does not have to be a spouse. Does not have to be someone you're in a relationship with. Can be a child, like your child, or a brother or sister, someone you have a strong connection with. But I will say there is a disagreement here. You're not necessarily seeing eye to eye. And that could be why, that could be a cause from lashing out, or that's just simply an example here, but that is what I see, that there is an imbalance here and that you do need to communicate in order to regain that balance there. And what I'm going to continue here, I have the Six of Pentacles, the energy within you. We have the energy surrounding you, and then we have the energy within you, which is a very generous and balanced energy. So even though that the energy surrounding you, you may be at a clash with someone, you know within your heart and within yourself that you have found that balance within yourself. You have found that balance within your soul, and you're ready to give others advice and give others what they need. All they need to do is simply ask, right? So all they need to do is ask what they need from you, and you're more than happy to give that, because you are a very generous person, Taurus. You are very independent and loving. As I mentioned before, generosity is in the air. It could be Christmas. It could be the Christmas season making you feel so generous. It could be because you're so financially strong right now. However, I do see you being generous to the people around you. And hopes and fears here. I will take this as a hope card. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, a very beautiful, loving energy, a motherly-like energy, one that's willing to give their love. What did I just say? Very generous. So you could be feeling the reason for the season, feeling that true love within your soul, ready to give that warm hug, ready to take care of that person you love so much. So your greatest hope is that you can show that love. And yes, I may have lashed out in the past, and yes, we may be at a disagreement, but I have so much love for you, and I want to show that to you and give that to you because I love you. And what I have here in the final outcome, the World in reverse. What I see here, what I'm feeling, maybe a lack of closure, a lack of communication, a lack of being able to tell exactly how you feel or exactly how someone made you feel. You could feel like this is a never-ending cycle, that you just aren't sure exactly what to say or do to feel that completeness once again. So what I'm going to do is clarify this World in reverse for you, Taurus. Tell me more about the final outcome for Taurus. What do we need to do here? Some final advice for this World in reverse, please. Okay. So what clarifies this World in reverse? You have the Empress in reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Six of Swords. Very interesting here. So you have two separate energies. You've got two separate energies. One that feels insecure. One that feels like no matter what they do, the growth isn't there. That feels drained. That's the best word, a drained energy. Someone that has worked very hard but cannot see the reward. And then you have the complete opposite here. We have a different energy, the Queen of Pentacles, a beautiful energy of strength, and has earned that legacy and has built the foundation. Now this can easily be flipped, and if you pair these together, you have an unstoppable person. But there's something here that's causing this drained feeling, even though you were very strong and relentless and take care and nature and nurture and love so much what you stand for. So there is a draining energy here, and I will say that you have been thinking about walking away. There is something that has either left your life or is coming to an end. Maybe that is the lack of closure here, making you feel so drained, is maybe wanting to walk away or let something go and not being able to do that. But what that Six of Swords represents is there is something or someone walking away from a situation. Now, Taurus, I am going to finish off the reading here with a couple oracle cards for you. And just know that, yes, the grieving process, it does take time, and we go through cycles of it. And just know that I love you very much, Taurus, and this isn't, being in that pain isn't what we're destined to be in, because you're a very strong person. I see strength here throughout. Even though we do carry that pain with us throughout the day, we are able to overcome that with the love in our heart. All right. So we have two cards here. The first card reads, harmony is pure love, for love is complete agreement. Great message for you, Taurus. And the second card here is, the reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. Taurus, I love you very much. I hope you benefited from this reading. If these messages did resonate with you and you'd like to schedule a personal reading with me, feel free to look down in the description below. That contact information is there. Have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I'll see you next time.